Tina Delino Drasa então versa na itekini sunaran ketika saya ni lili sa matangay na matayin kuha sa tagyan na ilis-ilis yung baskobit yung tulang tao na turang na komis na mulai na teman-teman divisional heads of government ministries here in Western Division, regional organizations, non-government organizations, private partners, agriculturists, exporters, ladies and gentlemen. Recognizing the significance of today's event, I am deeply honored to be present here to officiate on this year's global event, where our country is observing this event alongside 197 other nations who have endorsed the United Nations Convention to combat desertification and drought. In September 1997, Fiji experienced a severe drought that led to the declaration of nation's emergency, making it as the most significant drought the country had ever faced in a century. Ladies and gentlemen, it was established that approximately 48,000 households and about 220,000 people were directly affected in various parts of the country. In August 1998, 1 year later, our leaders made the decision to ratify the United Nations Convention to combat desertification and drought, in short, UNCCD, a sister convention under the UN that offers governance and assistance to member countries in addressing desertification and drought concerns. Even though desertification does not impact us, tropical island nations like Fiji are highly susceptible to land degradation. The issue of desertification, land degradation, and drought are some of the most urgent environmental challenges facing the world today. 40% of land area across the globe is already classified as degraded. Desertification and drought is being attributed to the growing unpredictability and severity of weather patterns caused by climate change, leading to the annual endangerment of tens of millions of people each year at risk of displacement. Ladies and gentlemen, the impact of climate change in Fiji are real. The main reasons for organizing this event are to mobilize global support in minimizing and reversing the impact of degradation and drought, enhance knowledge and experience sharing on good land husbandry practices, and finally to promote inclusiveness in every undertaking on land and its developments. The theme of the 2024 World Day to combat desertification and drought is United for Land, Our Legacy, Our Future. In summary, it highlights the future role of land stewardess in ensuring the sustainability and prosperity of billions of people around the world. And we have been bestowed with abundant blessings from our ancestors. But the crucial question is whether we can pass these blessings to our future generation as faithfully as they have been passed down to us. Kindly consider your responses to the questions of the careful thought, as it hinges on our ability as parents and how we can pass these messages to our generations. Working collaboratively towards a shared objective is important. Nambula sa kanyo rorong na Lautoka ni kinamurlewa sa ni kawu weekend. Gur sa lendo ka mga dito sumpumay na tukanta, kaya kutakikina, na liuvi, vilomani, na vavakamata. Kabuata ka ng bulsan tu, may normanin yung tumatawubale, na tumatanggali, na rusa, na vivakan kinabibano, kinamatintura rawa. Na wakati watay ko babinagan itu kumatata, ni kinasota binalraki bisau, karaw ni Orosana na gayong bula, pakananggel sa rimbi-imbi kanrendre. Ita bintamatayan dua, ita binimatawubale, ita binibunua, tumatalaki na matitu. Merkaku ni wakuay na mantakawang bula, may muli, na bika endodon, merantaw kena, si maraw taba, kabumen na nabawalalatak, na kenayan rabi, sa tangko makina na balinan. Ladies and gentlemen, land resource management is vital in Fiji due to the limited arable land and the impacts of climate change. Fiji has only 18,378 square kilometers of land. 56% of this is vitilated, and only 16% of that land is arable. Wanuliv is 80% of the total land area, and only 15% of the total land in Wanuliv is arable. The importance of land use plan and sustainable resource management cannot be overemphasized, given that 90% of our land in Fiji is under customary ownership and located in rural areas. Every Fijian should understand the land reforms and topographic features of our land, and it is so unique and different from other countries in the world. And we count ourselves with our ancestors and with the future generations as fortunate and being blessed by our Almighty God. The ridges are directly linked up to the major and minor rivers that stretches from our beautiful forest right up to the niche coral reefs. And we are surrounded by the great Pacific Ocean, along with the rich rich culture and tradition. We are constantly being affected by both natural disasters and human-induced factors that create numerous challenges, particularly social ones, which compels us to adapt our behaviors in order to fulfill our daily requirements and needs. More than half of our population depends on agriculture as their primary means of livelihood, leaving us to continuously clear and to cultivate our forest for food, income, and residence. However, it is important to understand that we must preserve our environment, not just for biodiversity, but also for the well-being of our future generations. Thank you for being here and to see what our government, your government, has been promoting and adopting to combat land degradation and mitigate the impacts of droughts. Upon leaving this place today, you will have all the opportunities to share the positive message and raise awareness amongst your friends, relatives, neighbors, and colleagues. I urge you to share with each other the importance of proper planning, sustainable land management practices, and be assured that the Ministry of Agriculture and Waterways is committed to serving you by not only providing support for economic development, but also for adopted and innovative technologies that assist you in the management and sustainable use of your resources, in particular your land resources. Ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, I would like to share a Chinese proverb that resonate with me. We do not inherit this land from our ancestors, but we borrow it from our future generation. Therefore, it is our responsibility to return it intact. Please acquire as much knowledge as possible while we engage in observing the World Day dedicated to combating desertification, degradation, and drought. I would like to express my gratitude to your attendance today, and it is with great pleasure that we gather here to emphasize the importance of unity in preserving our land for the well-being of a future generation. Untuk na uli baka say na do wari takatawa kaya baka yung tuba ka para ni matay duangan ang baki retiro baka na rais kaya baka yung tuba ka kaya man sinambaki yung detiko kaya baka men tuba ka para na mula todo na daw mabulibir na takombola nasa galiw and thank you very much.